Hi guys, doing and welcome to another Arc Garage video. If you want to see more Alfa Romeo related content, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you already didn't. In today's video I'm gonna cover the first check engine light that I got on my Alfa Romeo GT in 6 months of ownership. As you can see right here, when I start up the car, the check engine light comes up with a message saying motor control system failure. Now I'm gonna hook up the multi-ECU scan and we're gonna see what's going on. I got my GT selected. I'm gonna hit connect. Alright, we are connected. I'm gonna hit errors. And we got two codes right here. The first one is P1177 and the second one is P1178. Now both of them refer to the mixture, and both of them are also saying that the signal is high. High signal usually indicates the rich mixture. Also in the section below it says the ECU has ran out of range in adapting the mixture in reference to the O2 sensor. So what does all of this mean? Well, the ECU in gasoline engines always strives to have that 14.7 to 1 air to fuel ratio. Now the O2 sensor in this case right here send the signal to the ECU saying that the mixture is actually rich. Now the ECU responds by adjusting the injection, trying to lean out this mixture. However, it still has the range in which it operates. Now this means that we actually got these two codes because the ECU has ran out of the acceptable range of adjustment, so it can't adjust the mixture anymore, and the ECU wasn't able to fix the issue itself. The software also gives you several possible causes for both rich and lean conditions. The first one is engine temperature sensor, second one is fuel pressure, third one is fuel injectors. We also got the incomplete combustion, vacuum leak, oxygen sensor, exhaust leak, fuel evaporation control system defective, and things like that. I also got my own set of possible causes and they look something like this. Some of these may correspond to the causes listed in the software itself. In my experience, these listed things should be checked out for both rich and lean conditions. We'll start with the rich condition first. If you experience that, you should check out the mass airflow, O2 map, coolant temperature and air intake temperature sensors. You should also check for leak injectors or a faulty fuel pressure regulator if your car has one. You should check the spark plugs and faulty coils, which would indicate the incomplete combustion. And lastly, you should check out the wiring or connectors. Now, if I missed some of the possible causes, make sure you mention them in the comments below. Now, when it comes to the lean mixture, it could be caused by several things, some of them which are shared with rich condition as well. You should check out the fuel system, the O2 sensor, mass airflow sensor, map sensor. You should also check out for air or vacuum leaks, exhaust leak, evap system, coolant temperature sensor, air intake temperature sensor, and again wiring or connectors. There is one more thing that we have to remember when it comes to this particular GT, and that is the LPG system. Now my car has the second fuel system, and that is definitely something that needs to be checked out. Now I'm gonna take you to through my process of diagnosis of rich condition, and I'm gonna show you what I do when I come up to the issue like this. I'm gonna start with the error details. We got several parameters captured right here: the engine temperature, engine speed, engine load, air temperature, throttle angle, and battery voltage. All of these parameters were captured at the exact time when the fault code occurred. Now I can tell one thing from the engine temperature, which is almost at 90 degrees, and that is that LPG system was on, and I know that since LPG is active at 40 degrees Celsius. So that is my first clue. Now I'm gonna head on to the parameters, and I'm gonna select several of them. The first one is engine temperature. I'm also gonna select the air temperature, injection time, air quantity. I want to check out the amount of air that's coming into the engine, and I'm also going to select the two upstream oxygen sensors, which are these two right here. It says lambda 1 signal precat and lambda signal 2 precat. Now I'm gonna go to the graph. I'm gonna set everything up real fast. If I go to the graph, you can see that we got 6 parameters selected. If I hit start right here, all of these 6 parameters are gonna show in one graph, which can be confusing. So I'm gonna go to the graphs menu, and I'm gonna select 4/2D. Now the problem is that all of the parameters are shown in each individual graph, so I'm gonna select which parameters go where. Alright, now that I got everything set up, I'm gonna start up the car, and I'm not gonna make you watch everything. I'm gonna fast forward to the trouble area. Alright, my issue is slowly starting to unfold. As you can see right here, in third and fourth graph we got our two oxygen sensors. I'm gonna pause them right here. Now these stops right here are indicating the rich condition. I can also tell one more thing from these two signals, and since they are almost identical, that is a clear sign that both of our oxygen sensors are functioning properly. Now if these two signals were significantly different, it would indicate that we either have a one faulty oxygen sensor, or that our issue is only affecting 2 of our 4 cylinders. Now since the car is running on LPG, my guess is that there is an issue with an LPG system, and through the graph I can see that the issue is affecting all of our 4 cylinders. Now my instinct tells me that there is something off with the LPG system, and to test that I'm gonna run the car on the petrol only, and we're gonna see if these two graphs are gonna be any different. Now I got the car running only on petrol. As you can see, both of these graphs look much cleaner. We don't have any lean nor rich conditions, and that tells me that the issue is definitely in the LPG system. My guess is that the maps are off. Now the problem is that I can't take my car to my friend which does the LPG installations till the next week, so we can hook it up to the LPG computer, but what I can do, I can drive the car on petrol until then to confirm that I found the culprit. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna clear the codes, and to confirm my suspicions I'm gonna drive the car only on petrol for a couple of days, and I'm gonna see if the codes are gonna come up. Alright, 7 days have passed. The check engine light did not come up, as you can see right here. If I start up the car, and there is no check engine light. However, that still doesn't have to mean that the ECU did not register the code. So I'm gonna hook it up again to the multi-ECU scan, and we're gonna check out if any of the codes are registered. Alright, I got the car hooked up to the multi-ECU scan. I'm gonna hit connect. I'm gonna go to errors, and as you can see right here, we got no fault codes after 7 days of running only on petrol. Alright, now to confirm the issue and to fix it, I'll come to my body with the LPG software for this particular system, and if you take a look at this graph right here, you can see these multiple lines. Now the ones that we are interested in are these diagonal curved green and blue lines. Now the green line indicates the injection for the LPG, and the blue line is the injection for the petrol. Now these two lines are supposed to go over each other almost perfectly, and as you can see right here, they are separated, and that's what's causing our issue. Now we're gonna take a little drive and we're gonna adjust the maps, and I'm gonna show you the final result. And we are finally done. The LPG maps are finally set up, and as you can see right here, these two lines overlap almost perfectly, and that's how it's supposed to be. Now the car ECU won't be able to differentiate the LPG from petrol. That would be it for this video. If you liked it, hit the like button and support our channel by subscribing and by sharing our content with the rest of Alfa.